Yo, ¿qué más, gente? Nico Santana here. Today, I want to talk about scams in the music industry. Let's go. Yeah, I want to give a huge shout out first before we start this video to my homeboy Mpax, man. He's got the Limits the Sky, sorry, I got the microphone here. Limits the Sky hoodie. It is available on his website. I'm actually gonna go ahead and link it in the video description below. Make sure you support. If you don't already know, Limits the Sky is a song that I had a chance to feature on that he co-produced. That's gone viral on TikTok, man. People, I think over 2,000 people have used it on their videos. It's crazy. I mean, we have brands that have used it, ESPN, and so many other brands, man. I can't think of them right now, but it's been wild and it's been super organic, really awesome. Limits the Sky, go check that out on Spotify and Apple Music. And then again, go ahead and support my homie Mpax. Buying a hoodie definitely supports him. As you know, we're all trying to grind it out on the music, and we got families here, you know what I mean? So we got families to feed. So anyways, today I wanted to talk about scams in the music industry. Now, first off, this video was really inspired by a series that a YouTuber by the name of Spencer Cornelia has been doing on the music industry. Why your favorite artists are broke, different music industry kind of just insights and scams, and perhaps even just insights on how record deals work and how they're oftentimes just shortchanging artists, and oftentimes the way that they're marketing artists, it makes you believe that they're essentially, you know, getting rich quick, and that is a huge problem in my personal opinion. So go check out that series. I'm gonna go ahead and link it in the description below. Give him a shout out. Make sure you comment on the video. Nico Santana brought me here so people know that, you know, we're sharing the love here on YouTube. But yeah, man, music industry scams is huge. I personally experienced it myself, just overall in the entertainment industry. I've shared about it in the past, previous experience that I had with a shady record label. In fact, the guy was running some credit card scams, you know, behind my back. I'm fortunate enough that he didn't try to scam me per se, but that's how he was actually fueling his music label or his recording label, and he had all sorts of like faulty record deals. And unfortunately, you know, I ended up falling for, hey, this is a good opportunity that could allow me to tour internationally, yada yada, so on and so forth. I was caught off guard by the glitz, the glamour, this and that and the third, and it happens to a lot of young artists, especially those who are not only hungry for success, but oftentimes in dire situations where they really don't feel like they have other opportunities to succeed in life. And that is, it's heartbreaking, man. It's very unethical if you think about it from a business perspective, but it's just, it's not dignifying the individual who put their soul and their heart into their artistry, even if their music isn't the best that it can be at that point in time, both thematically and production wise. But I can talk about that in a tangent for hours. What I wanted to focus on today was one particular scam that I actually came across recently. And you guys may be aware, if you're an artist, that in order to try to get your music not only heard, but hopefully get some sort of return on an investment with the production, the music, the equipment. I mean, I can't tell you how much I spent on the equipment you see behind me over the past couple years. It's definitely been an investment on my part. So whenever I put some music out, I hope that not only people listen to it and appreciate it, but now, especially as an artist where you get 0.0034 cents per stream, believe it or not, you want to make sure that a lot of people are listening to it a lot of times, right? So one way that artists have been focusing on getting this is through playlist placements. Now, there are definitely some legitimate places that you could utilize for getting your music placed on playlists. For one, obviously, Spotify has official Spotify playlists that if your music is good enough and if enough people engage with your music, you can have the opportunity to have one of the Spotify curators place your music on a smaller playlist, and if it does well, they might include it on a bigger playlist. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, a lot of record labels have taken a foothold on these placements with Spotify because they have direct deals with Spotify, they have equity in Spotify, so only their artists really get the shine on those big big playlist with millions of followers. So of course it's easy for them to get a bunch of streams, millions of streams right away on release, and you know, it doesn't paint a fair picture for independent artists thinking that they'll land these big placements out of nowhere without having a record deal. It just doesn't work like that. But there are other people who curate playlists themselves and that put themselves out there to essentially be, you know, somewhat of a mediator between their audience and the artist looking to get some plays depending on the genre. So Submit Hub is a good place to do that. We've had great luck with Submit Hub in the past, myself and my boy Impacts, with a couple of tracks. So, you know, definitely look into that a little bit more. There are a ton of ads that are at least on my feed, I don't know about you guys, that are rolling through Instagram and Facebook and YouTube in some cases that promote playlist placement services. I've used, I want to say 3 or 4 in the past. I've had varying experiences with them, but today I wanted to focus on a scam that I came across on Facebook marketing, an ad that popped up for a particular placement service that I want to, you know, especially highlight. Now, this is based on my personal experience, and I'm not saying that this is, you know, you judge it yourself. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you feel like they are a legitimate scam, or that perhaps I just had a bad experience and they've actually done well for you and your music. So Fan Favorites, I believe it's fanfavorites.io is the website, came across my Facebook feed a couple weeks ago when I was, you know, just scrolling or whatever. And, you know, I've researched a lot into music marketing, into playlist placements. I've done it all, researched it all at least. And, you know, I came across this site. It looked legitimate. The ad looked really well designed. I clicked on it. They said that they worked with, you know, major labels and that they're based out of, you know, Los Angeles. And I think it said like the address was Sunset Boulevard and I don't know what. And I wasn't really, like, back when I was a lot more naive than I am now, I would say, I wasn't really taken aback by the glitz and glamour of it all. But what I was really pleased with was the aesthetic of the website, and it looked like they were presenting a legitimate product. I've seen some websites that just don't look well done. They look shady. They just look, you know, for lack of a better word, half-assed. And in my personal opinion, that's something that is usually a giveaway of a service not really being good, although not always, right? So in this particular instance, because it looked professionally done, professionally designed, I decided to give it a try. Now, they have monthly plans where you can, you know, subscribe to them $500, $1,000 a month, or you can do kind of like a one-time thing where you can try them out and test them out. So I signed up for, like, I think it was like $87 for a playlist placement for like 50,000 listeners, something like that. And then I waited. So I waited a couple days, and my homeboy hits me up. He's like, yo, dude, like, I don't know about these people, because I told him about it. He's like, I don't know about these people. Like, did you do your research? I'm like, well, it looked legit. I don't know what. Like, I haven't seen anything negative on them here. So, you know, I just decided to give it a try. Pretty much mentioned all the positives about the website, and we'll see. So about 2 weeks passed by, and I see an ad that says 24-hour delivery, again by the same people, and I'm gonna show the ad here. And I started thinking, it's been 2 weeks. I haven't seen any results on my campaign. Like, what's going on? So I decided to message them about it. They actually got back to me pretty promptly, and this is the message that was included on there. And I said, okay, so I'll wait the 2 to 3 business days and we'll give it a go. 2 to 3 business days go by and absolutely nothing. So I look at my credit card statement. I actually do a little bit of research. It turns out that the location of the company is actually nowhere near Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. They're based out of a home in Toronto, and I'll post a picture of the home here. And again, this is where the business address is. Now I know people operate out of their homes, that's fine. That doesn't necessarily mean they're doing shady stuff, but they obviously were misleading, indicating that they were based out of Los Angeles when they're operating out of a home in Toronto. That's number one. Number two, they indicated that they would get back to me in 2 to 3 business days, and I didn't see any results. I've worked with playlist placements in the past where I can see the results of even a small campaign. And even if I'm not happy with the outcome, I know that at least I paid for something and services were rendered. In this case, they literally took my money and ran with it. And they're running tons of ads, so many ads right now, that it leads me to believe that they're doing the same thing with a lot of people. In fact, my homeboy sent me a screenshot of a conversation that he had with another artist. Same thing happened to them. They took their money and did not provide services as promised. So this is clearly not only unethical, but to a degree, this is illegal. Now, I don't know what the restrictions are because of the fact that they're in Toronto, Canada, and not in the United States. If this is something that can be taken to small claims court, the Better Business Bureau, or what have you. I'm personally not going to pursue those actions. I'd rather make a video talking about it and hopefully providing some insight to you as an artist to either be proved wrong, and maybe I just have had a negative experience and maybe you can share that experience with me as an artist, or perhaps if you are looking into them, that you would think twice and not use their services, or perhaps if you feel like this has happened to you, that you are empowered to take some sort of action against them, and then hopefully they will change their ways. Now, again, this is just my personal opinion, personal experience, so you kind of do with it as you will. This is all alleged, again, from my personal experience. I'm definitely not trying to slander a company or provide inaccurate details. These are all objective details of what happened to me, and I've shown the receipts of the conversations that have transpired. So hopefully I can share my insights with you guys, and hopefully we can get the conversation started, because it is rampant. It is rampant. The music world, especially in hip hop, is treated, unfortunately, like a get-rich-quick scheme where young artists are signed, they're given an advance, which is basically borrowed money for a couple $100,000, or maybe in some cases, very rare cases, like $1 million plus. They spend it all. It's borrowed money that they have to pay back with their services that they're supposed to render per the contract. A lot of artists have shared their distrust and their distaste with their contracts that they have with some of these major record labels, and so it's very rampant. So I just want to share that experience with you guys. Hopefully not deflate your dreams, but also be realistic and shed light on the situation. So let me know what you think. This is a longer video than I intended it to make. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to support my homeboy, buy Limits the Sky hoodie if you're in the US and Canada. I believe he doesn't ship internationally. And make sure to sign up if you're an artist making music to DistroKid for 7% off an annual membership plan. I've been partnering up with them. Go check out my Instagram for some great videos that I've been sharing about them here recently at nicosantana.co. Sign up using my discount link on DistroKid for 7% off, distrokid.com/VIP/Nico Santana. I've said it all, guys. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend that makes music. Like it, smash that like button for me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.